TV, and you know we had to do it. We're back with another one. Who we talking about today? Today we are talking about the NBA Finals. Yes, Game 1, the Mavericks versus the Celtics, with an upsetting loss for the Mavericks, 89-107. So let's just dive into it, give y'all a recap, a showdown of the rundown. You know how we get down. First things first, like I said, Dallas took a loss. They went 89-107. First game, Game 1 in Boston, and Boston kind of set the tone for the series. But like I said, it's only Game 1, so anything can happen. So let's just dive into it, talk about the stats, talk about the game, and let y'all know how everything went last night. First thing first, when the game started, back and forth type of game, started off kind of good for Dallas. They took the lead like one time, 14-15, and then it was like once the Mavericks got to 18 points in the first quarter, they could not score for nothing. I was like, what the heck is going on? You can definitely tell like the Celtics, well rested, definitely had a longer break, definitely was mentally prepared, physically prepared. It really showed on the court of how they was playing. And I really feel like the first quarter is what hurt Dallas the most, because it was like once that happened, they really couldn't just get their groove back, their rhythm, the pace, all of the above. So let's just talk about it. Like I said, they had 18 points for a good like 6 minutes. I was like, they was missing all of their shots. First quarter, honestly, for both teams, started off real rocky, both sloppy. It was at one point in time where the Celtics, they was like 5 from 11 from the field goal line, just missing everything. Same for Dallas. Luka was turning over the ball a lot. Every time Kyrie touched the ball the entire game, the crowd just went crazy, started booing. So I don't know if that threw his mojo off, because he only finished with 12 points last night. But what I do love about Kyrie is he has very great sportsmanship. Regardless if he's not making those shots, regardless if he doesn't have no assist or whatever, he's still cheering his team on. He's still clapping. He's still motivating them. And he's still keeping that positive energy. And that's something that I do love about Kyrie. That's what I can say here. That is a positive note. But anyways, we're about to head to the stats. First person I want to talk about, and that's going to be on the Celtics. It's going to be Jaylen Brown last night. He had 22 points, 6 rebounds, really setting the tone. He was ready to play. He was ready for war and down for whatever was coming his way. Playing great defense, hitting nice buckets. Nobody even scored that many points when it came to the Celtics. He was the highest leader, or the highest scoring leader on the team. And then the next person in line, and that's gonna be Porzingis, coming back after 38 days, doing his big one. Y'all know that's my sin. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and he only played 21 minutes. So that just shows you how he was rocking. He was ready. He was energized. He was lit. The crowd was cheering him on. Even when he was walking through the tunnel, like going to the court, like the crowd just went crazy for him. So I know that had to be like a great feeling, where it's like, okay, I'm getting all this love from Boston, from my fans, from the crowd. And it's like he said, the adrenaline really just started to pump and started to rush, and it showed on the court. Even when I say first quarter, Porzingis came out high. I think he had like 11 points, if I'm not mistaken, in the first quarter. It was like once Luka fouled him, he hit his 2 free throws, lights out. It was like every single shot after that, he could not miss it. Whether it was from a corner shot, a 3-pointer shot, like going into the basket, he was making it all, shooting over players. It did not matter. It was like, okay, you was missed. You're definitely an asset to the team, and it definitely showed. And I love that for Porzingis, like coming off the bench, having 20 minutes, scoring the 21 points, having 3 blocks. Like the stats was really statting, and he did an amazing job, especially for him to be out for those 38 games. And then the cold part about it was he had 18 points in the first half, so he really could have just, not even played that much. Second half, because he did what he needed to be done, and he clearly made a statement last night, and I love that for him. So it's like, okay, Boston, y'all starting off hot, y'all starting off strong, y'all finding y'all strength. And it works. It worked for this past game because they were up 17 points. It was 20-37 first quarter. And I was like, whoa, Dallas, what just happened here? Because it was kind of like a neck and neck type of situation when the game first started, and the lead just grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And then next thing you know, when second half or going into second half, it was like, why is the Mavericks down by 29 points? It's like, this is not a good look. This is not how the finals is supposed to start, but it did. And that's really what I had for Boston. They had 16 threes last night. Like, they just came out fresh. And like I said, they was definitely more prepared than I feel like Dallas was. But now we're just going to head it over, talk about Dallas. And I feel like now Dallas know what they are up against. They know how Boston is coming. They know it's going to be hard, obviously, to play in Boston because those fans are something else. And it's like they haven't won a championship in since 2008. So it's like they are ready. It's 16 years later, and it's like they are here. So it's like, let's just see what they bring to the table. First person I want to talk about on Dallas, of course, it's going to be Luka, finishing with a double-double. He had 30 points, 10 rebounds. Like I said, started off sloppy. I'm not even gonna lie on front. I love Luka, but the way that he started off, lots of turnovers happening. It just wasn't working out for Dallas, and it was like they were able to get the lead. Third quarter, cut down to 8 points. Wasn't enough. It was like once they got it down to 8 points, it was like, here comes Boston going on a whole nother run, and then they up 20 points. And it's just like, what the heck is going on with Dallas? And then the next person I want to talk about on Dallas is going to be PJ Washington. He ended up finishing. He had 14 points last night and then 8 rebounds. He didn't make any threes. It was just really an off night. And like I said, I feel like they didn't have enough time to prepare, or they didn't know what they were up against in last night's game. So you just have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, when it came to Kyrie, quiet Kyrie, crowd booing him, kind of throwing him off his groove, off his rhythm, and it definitely shows. So it's like with that involved, with the turnovers involved for Dallas. And then the crazy thing is, when it came to Dallas, they only had 9 assists the entire game. And it's like the ball has to move. Y'all have to find those open looks, those open shots, the players that's open to shoot the ball. And it just did not happen last night, because it's like, why did y'all only have 9 assists out of every person on the team? That's all y'all came up with was 9 assists. And I hate that for them, because I was like, what the heck, this is not looking good. But I can say the second half was a lot better than the first half. They outscored Boston third and fourth quarter, and they did not even do bad second quarter. I just really feel like the first quarter is what set the tone for Boston as to why they won that game. And it was just like Dallas really couldn't come back from that, because it was like they were neck and neck second, third, and fourth quarter. Like I said, it was just the first quarter that hurt them. But y'all, that's really all I had. Of course, we're talking about the finals, so it's only going to be one game that we talk about. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I need y'all to be productive. I was productive, so you gotta do the same in return. Also, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you could be alerted when who posts? When TB posts. Once again, I'm TB. Peace out. Bye.